Warning, this guide contains weeb content and is rated PG. Viewer discretion is advised. The M4A1 Sherman Relationship is a premium tier 8 French medium tank that entered the wrong queue line at the DMV. The M4A1 Sherman redundant features a 105mm cannon that makes all the other medium tanks blush. The M4A1 Sherman redacted is basically a tier 8 Sherman tank that's from tier 5, which means its already bad armor is now so bad that your enemies are more likely to die from laughing at it than you bouncing something. The M4A1 Sherman Ravioli is a French Sherman, but with a big budget launcher and retreats a flank, even when victory is ensured. The M4A1 Sherman Revolver is apparently a tank that got created when K decided to cheat on Darjeeling and have cream pie moments with Mary. The M4A1 Sherman Reposite's mobility is basically a tier 5 tank, horribly slow for a Frenchie, and makes the Tiger 1 look like a light tank, meaning that you can't run away unlike the rest of the French tech tree that have speed that can allow them to run away and fall back as fast as how France was defeated in World War II. This thing is so slow it makes Americans in wheelchairs look like hot rods. People think that the M4A1 Sherman Ridiculous is a sniper tank just because the gun is as long as a baguette, but they are all wrong. The M4A1 Sherman Retarded is not a sniper tank. The gun takes 9 million years to reload and 50 million light years to aim. It also has a crappy accuracy that reminds shitlords how France ran a marathon from Maginot. It also has an APCR round that tends to fuck you over whenever you feel overconfident, like BC Freedom High School. The M4A1 Sherman is not for noobs. This thing has armor as solid as a croissant, so don't expect to bounce shit, even when you have a big gun. If you are a noob who has nothing to do in the game than retreat and crap their pants, then this tank is for you. If you are a noob who wants to press W and die a few times, there are other tanks for that, you know. For you to jit gut in it, you must play the M4A1 Sherman Remorse like a regular support tank with high alpha. No, stop. This is not your video. Get this crappy Russian tank out of here. You know I hate Russian tanks. Here's how you play the M4A1 Sherman Reverb. You get rammer, improved modules and improved optics. Next you get enhanced gun laying drive, improved assembly and improved control. Next you get refined gun, toolbox and consumable delivery system. For provisions, you get canned paint, croissant and coffee, and improved fuel. For consumables, get an automatic fire extinguisher, a multi-purpose restoration pack and a repair kit. You load mostly APCR, then heat and HE. After that, go bake some fucking baguette. To play the M4A1 Sherman Retard, you have to understand that this tank is a support medium with panty lining armor, which means that you can't get yourself get raped. Even when many noobs and perverts want to shoot HE at you at all angles. So you'll want to use your shitty and ugly shitlord teammates who have no brain cells to be able to bombard enemy fuckers with your 310 baguette rounds. You can snipe, but you don't do this. For the last fucking time, the M4A1 Sherman Review is not a sniper tank. You are not going to sit 5,000 miles trying to shoot at idiots and bouncing and wasting all those baguettes. Despite it being slower than a regular French tank, the M4A1 Sherman reroll still has enough mobility for you to flank around and rape enemy tanks in the rear end. So you use this, but you don't rush in alone unless you want to get killed 30 seconds after the game starts. Because your reload takes longer than 9 million years, you can get in cover and bake another baguette. But you don't run away. You are not going to shoot and run away like the French did. Instead, you play a clip of your anime waifu trying to raise your morale, so you can still have hope of fighting back. When you do fight back, you go and shoot back and bake more baguette. You take advantage of your amazing alpha and be like Dirty Harry showing off the 105mm gun as the most powerful tank gun in tier 8. The M4A1 Sherman revamp has great view range, so damage farming isn't the only thing you do with this thing. If some stupid crappy idiot with big scary armor shows up, To try to take away your virginity and get you cream pied, you load in baguette rounds made of freedom and deal a disgusting amount of damage. When you feel lucky, you go in and only do this. To bake more baguette and not retreat, drive a medium tank and focus on smooth ride, smooth turret traverse. Then get firefighting, repairs and close combat master when driving a heavy tank. Next, get camo, smooth turn and clutch braking when driving a TD. And last, train soft recoil while driving a light tank. After that, play your anime waifus clips so you won't run away anymore. And that is how you play the M4A1 Sherman revolver so you can stop retreating and bake baguette like a Frenchman. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment below on how you think of the M4A1 Sherman retarded. Click the link on the screen to watch other ridiculous Unicum guides.